This is Metal Devo with Pastor Bob Beeman. We are metal. We are family.
I would love you to be part of Metal Devo. You know that music that we have before and after I speak? Why don't you write something? I'd love to hear what you might come up with, and would you submit it to us? Every month I want to have a different person with some great music that you put together. Just send your music to submissions@sanctuaryinternational.com.
Day 74. Most of us would prefer, however, to spend our time doing something that will get immediate results. We don't want to wait for God to resolve matters in His good time, because His idea of good time is seldom in sync with ours. Oswald Chambers.
Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait patiently for the Lord, be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord." Psalm 40, verses 1 and 2. "I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me, and He heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire, and He set my feet on a solid ground and steadied me as I walked along." I waited patiently for the Lord to help me. I kind of dislike this scripture. It goes against my flesh. You know, I prefer immediate results. It seems the faster my pace, well, the less patience that I have for God's timing. Now, don't get me wrong. I've messed up my life plenty of times by running ahead of God's timing. Romans 8:28 says, "And we will know that God causes everything to work together for good to those who love God and are called according to His purpose for them." It's like saying, God, the snow and the wind are coming, and I need to build a house for protection. So I begin by constructing the roof. But unless I have the foundations for the house, the walls to support it, everything else it needs, the roof isn't going to do me a lot of good. And you know, the same is true with God's timing. He carefully constructs the foundation of the house so that it'll support the roof. And when the snow and the wind comes, well, the house stands firm. When we run ahead of God and don't allow for all things to work together, our house doesn't stand. So, be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. Think about it. Do you have a difficult time waiting on the Lord?
Visit sanctuaryinternational.com/merch to order coffee, mugs, and your copy of Metal Devo. We are metal. We are family.